YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to the Carthage campaign. We will be in an interesting episode here. We've got two armies headed off to Egypt. We're about to hand Thermon over to the Macedonians, who have multiple massive stacks of troops. Phalanx Pikemen fairly high up in the stack, only under the Royal Pikes. So I mean, they've got a lot of armies here. So Macedon definitely fielding a lot of armies. Whether they would be willing to treat with me and give me an alliance for the cost of the settlement, we will see. If they won't, I may just hang on to it. Finders keepers. So we will see. Anyway, let's get some stuff done here. I've got a crap load of money, like so much money. Carolus is sieged, but we can go ahead and queue up the next building. Probably wouldn't hurt to get proper barracks built there. It's going to see a lot of action, militarily speaking. And let's just start building our way through here. Upsis, Asturica. And Nepte, Narbo. We may be doing some recruitment near Narbo soon, so I'm going to drop in some extra Donum, Wooden Wall, Cyrene, Training Croton. Alright, let's keep going here. See what we can't do anything. And enable the training of Sacred Band at Tarentum as well. Capo, let's repair the walls for now. Let's build the Temple of Baal. And at Thermon, we really don't need to do anything here. I don't think. So I'm going to hand it over. I'll put some sewers in for the Macedonians. They can thank me later. I'll do a little bit of work just because I'm so fabulously wealthy at the moment. Retrain our slingers. We've got access to pointy infantry here. Do I train them? Do I not train them? I mean, I have my Sacred Band. I'd rather have the Sacred Band. Sure exactly what I want to do there yet. I would like to have the pointy infantry to put into this army when they get back over here. So maybe what we should do is go ahead and start training them. Like get 4 of them. And I can take my Sacred Band separate of the rest of my army and head back over here to retrain. And this army can probably hold where we're at least for now. Get some extra pointy infantry. Yeah, I mean, unless a huge Roman army shows up on the next turn, which I guess it could. It could. But I feel fairly confident we can pull this off. All right. So we've got all the buildings going. Waiting to get back to Alesia. I've got some Sacred Band training, but it's going to take many, many turns for all those to complete. And we are replenishing here. We have a suitable husband. Let's accept. Where were those marriage? Carthage was the marriage celebration.
Sire, my liege, mighty general.
You've got governors basically all over the place in Africa. I could send him to govern Nepte. I don't think we have one out here. Do not. I'll send him to govern Nepte. He's got pretty good command experience, but I just don't have a easy way to get him into any combat right now. Right, so we can't quite catch up to the rebels there. I think it's time for us to end a turn. What's up, Macedon? Please don't declare war on me. I was about to do something nice. Oh no, it's an assassin. Hey, look, you know, I wanted to be friends. It's not a very nice way to greet your neighbors. I guess they have all those assassins and just might as well use them, right? They're gonna be mad because I just took territory right next to them. Despite us having some common enemies. Still uncertain why the Seleucids needed my help. They certainly don't seem like they need it. Ha! Sparta still hold out against the Macedonians. This is Sparta. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Let's see here. Settlement besiege. That's going to be Carolus. Osca has expanded. Let's see. No. Leave my agents alone. Back over here. Construct the larger settlement. Alright. What do we get here? War declared. Macedon and Julii. Okay, Greek logic. Production reports. Let us take our army out of Thermone. I thought I had a fleet over here. Guess it's this one. Go get our fleet to come pick us up. And Macedon is going to declare war on me if I don't do something here rather quickly. I'm going to step out of Thermone. Oh, I don't have a diplomat over here to speak to Macedon, do I? I could just let the city rebel and they can have it. Would have been better had I... Oh, I can train a diplomat here, though. Duh. Let's go on the settlement for just one more turn. Macedon, please don't declare war on me. It's not in your interest. I'm gonna get a diplomat and see if we can convince them. Go here and let's retrain. Alright, excellent. We're training our pony infantry. Still gonna be missing one Libyan spearman in this army as well. And our force has arrived. Carolus. It's gonna leave the Romans hopelessly outnumbered. But we're still gonna have to fight the battle because we know how this is. Do I? No. It's like, I want the AI to control the army, but they're gonna RNG kill my general. They're gonna do it. Like, you know, they're just gonna YOLO my commander headlong straight into the fight, so I can't risk that. That's too much. Too much. Because I really don't want to control the reinforcements. I'd rather that the AI do it. Not even sure we need to control the reinforcements. I have 4 Balearic slingers, which are going to be able to lay down
this will be a
absolute wallop.
Day. All days of battle are grim, but how much worse must the day be for our foes? They face us, the finest soldiers in the world!
Alright, here we are. Same speech. It's, you know, it was rousing the first time. You need some new material. That'd be really cool if you could, like, write your own general speeches into the game. Even voice act them. Oh man, that'd be hilarious. That would be utterly hilarious. Alright, let's start the battle.
New troops have arrived on the battlefield.
Romans dead ahead.
Send them to the point of crisis.
Okay. Be in range of the Romans very quickly, so let's repositioned. Oh, those Velites are dead. Alright, Balearic Slingers are taking some shots here. Let's go ahead and fall back behind our lines with them. Massacre these Velites. Let's go ahead and give an attack order there. Let's go for the quick route on this flank. Roman archers is where you got your general. Seems like an ill-advised choice. Alright. Julii are falling apart at the seams. Kind of expected as much. Principe. Hit that Principe in the flank with a lot of Balearic Slinger fire. Huh. One of my Iberians routed. Wouldn't have expected that. Lost an elephant. How dare you? Need to retrain those elephants. Re-equip this army anyway, so may end up being kind of fortuitous. These Romans are getting caught in a Balearic Slinger crossfire. Not exactly sure how these Principe are holding together over here. Especially not Velites. There we go.
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand but runs away. Is there any point in killing him?
That's awesome. These Principe are going to take massive losses while they chase a Balearic Slinger. Doesn't seem like the intelligent thing to do. I thought that was my general for a second. That was a little bit concerning. Not gonna lie. Get the Roman archers. Oh, my elephants are running amok. Stay away from them. Ah, that Principe routed out here. Brilliant. Ooh, stay away from the elephants. More Roman archers. And the Velites. They just have this single unit of ballistas here, I think. The only thing that's left. Let's go run it down. Alright. Sorry, one of my boys was asking me for a snack there. You know, when you're a commander like me, that's just part of what you do. On one hand, you're defeating the Romans. On the other hand, you're giving approval for snacks. Okay, the siege at Carolus is lifted. Get back on the boats. And let's head back home. A little bit of retraining. Got a pirate fleet right here in front of us. Get the heck out of here. Actually sunk one of my ships. How dare they?
Aye, great lord. Yes, mighty lord.
Let's grab a heavier ship while we're there.
Ready to sail. Aye,
Get home, retrain, re-equip. Alright. How we doing? We haven't ended the turn yet, so I don't have my agent here. I would like to have. Patavium, or sorry, Mediolanum is under siege. If we have our ram, yeah, we might as well assault here. There's not a whole lot of defenses here for the enemy, so let's go ahead and take this settlement. So let's fight this. Put some W's on the board here. Yeah, Icta S, the die is cast. What'd you roll? Like double snake eyes there? Because it's not going so well for Rome right now.
Saddle the horses. Drink the last of your wine. Fate awaits us, soldiers. Fate has decided our destinies.
All right, here it comes. Ram. Okay. A little easier for me to find my stuff. That'll work. Start the battle. Dash the walls down, please. Freaking Forester Warband. Not likely we're going to be able to get an angle on him with our Balearics.
soldiers
I'll try.
and the battling ram are at the walls. Now comes the test of their courage.
Waiting for orders.
Oof. They may destroy my ram here. That's on fire. I can push them back with my Balearic Slingers at least.
Your soldiers are through the enemy walls. Show no mercy. Order them to finish
Alright,
the
what all is in
defenders.
here? Skirmisher wood. Should be able to just run over the enemy with our infantry.
The cowardly enemy have lost the walls. Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement.
I'm just gonna blob up here. There's not a real significant threat that we can be completely overrun. Oh, the Barbarian Warlord is getting a fantastic number of kills. Like, I mean a spectacular number of kills. Maybe this is what the auto-resolve looks at. I mean, they must have handed that general about 300 or 400 kills there before that was over.
As enemies,
There we go.
victory.
Yeah, they handed him several hundred kills. Must be nice. Must be nice, but whatever. We took a settlement, so we'll get the last laugh there regardless. Thanks for the city. Enjoy the exterminating. Enjoy the exterminating. Alright, so... let's get up here. This army could use some better heavy infantry. And I may leave some of my Iberians as a garrison potentially, but let's get over here to the building side of things. Let's get rid of their sacred circle. Build something a lot more Carthaginian in return. Start to spruce up this place. Spruce up this dump. Alright, more Libyan spears. Just quite a few of them, to be honest. Go with 6 for now. Some rebels in our way here, that's annoying. Should be able to get rid of them along the way in. Wow, I can't believe they gave me the victory. It would have been just like them to hand me a defeat right there. Alright. Let's cancel that, actually. Let's just chill out outside town. And let's start retraining. There we go. We'll begin the retraining process. Have to do a little troop juggling there. Look at everywhere where we can build something. Right. And let's see here. Alright, that should do. In terms of buildings.
Forward, mighty general, move out.
Alright, we have entered Egyptian territory. They have a large city down here at Thebes, which might be a good starting point for us to break into their territory while leaving Siwa defended. What's Hannibal doing? Good, he's just waiting on the training of infantry. Speaking of training, I now have a diplomat here. At least I should have. We haven't ended the turn yet. So no, I shouldn't have a diplomat there. Only thought I ended the turn. Right, well hopefully we actually do. That's all we need to do for now. Unless we have our movement points here. Let's get these rebel scum.
Engage the enemy. Victory is ours, mighty one. Victory!
And another rebel stack defeated. And I do not see any more rebel stacks over here for the moment, so we've, at least temporarily, completed our job. I'm going to head towards Thapsus. And let's end our turn. Don't declare war on me. Why? Just... Why would you do that? Like... I just wanted to exterminate the Julii, you know? I'll offer him... Like, I'll see if I don't even know if I can get my diplomat out of there without fighting that battle. And they're gonna be tanked with phalanx units, and I'm not equipped to fight phalanx units at the moment. My sacred band will roll any of their phalanx units. There's a lot of fighting going on over there. Oh, Macedon. I tried to be your ally, you know? Tried to have a little historicity here. Ally up with Macedon, but no. We gotta declare a pointless war on me. Settlement bribed at Siwa? What? I mean, stupid but pointless. So, I mean, what was the point there, Egypt? Nice bribe. Nice bribe. Well played. Oh my gosh. Well, no one ever accused Egypt of being terribly intelligent. Now this fleet being here is utterly pointless. It's a nice storm we're sailing through there.
Prepare to engage. We are supreme. Ready to sail.
Alright. Train this fleet. Well, crap. Got a lot of soldiers. Macedon is not what I wanted to be doing right now in terms... I mean, I guess fortunately I've got this army up here, though. It is fully retrained, and then I've got another army that I can put pressure on Italy with as soon as it's trained. This war with Macedon is quite untimely. Guess I'm just gonna end up holding against Germania. I mean, I don't have a lot of extra troops. We'll use this army and go after them. I have, like, almost infinite money, though. What, man?
Mom never.
You did. You close the refrigerator when you're... Okay, all these Greek cities are rather large, which means that we should be able to keep a good supply of pointy infantry. Pointy infantry might do okay against some of their phalanxes, but Sacred Band would be much better. Sacred Band is just way stronger in terms of their capabilities. They're going to be a very much superior unit. Macedon also has pretty solid cavalry, and we could end up in some pretty tough cavalry fights. I don't want to have to sally out of the settlement to fight this, so I'm going to leave my my mercenaries as a garrison, and I'm going to sally out against the Gauls here. It says that we're going to do poorly. I disagree heavily. They do have some well-upgraded foresters, but yeah, I don't think so. So let's fight this one. If that garrison can hold the settlement, I might just leave it there, too. Certainly something I'm willing to consider here.
Men, this battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Act with courage, O noble soldiers, and victory is in our grasp.
Alright, let's start our deployment here. Get all our Iberians over here. I'm going to put a Libyan on either flank and then one in the middle. It's going to bolster them up a little. The Gauls will probably be deployed in one big long line. So I'm going to use my typical anti-barbarian tactic here of overloading a single flank and denying another. It'd be a pretty effective tactic. There is snow, though, and a lot of these barbarian units get a combat bonus in snow. Like that noble cavalry right in front of us, for instance. In fact, a lot of their units are going to be getting a combat bonus. This could go poorly for me. Instantly let my general get caught up in combat there. Alright, their noble cavalry is fleeing back from me. We're taking actually a pretty... We're getting savaged in combat right now, in fact. Let's see if we can get this flank routed. Alright, let's try and wrap up this chosen sword over here. We're still somehow doing okay here. This could have gone quite badly for me, but looks like it's gonna be fine.
The enemy general flees like a
Alright.
child. Now
Let's
attack!
roll them up here.
Break the will of his followers. Attack!
Oh, I want to get my general killed. It's about to make a charge there. Without thinking about it. There we go. Did lose quite a few round shields there.
As enemies, these men are perfect.
See if we can kill a few more of their troops on the way off there. There we go. It's going to be the end of that. Alright.
Your victory is complete.
Finished off the Gauls. Not a very clean victory for me. I should have done a better job maneuvering there, but I'll take it. It's an acceptable victory, I think, at the moment. I don't think the Gauls can afford those losses as much as I can.
Glorious victory, my liege.
That worked out quite well. We are eating through the population of this settlement pretty quickly, though, on retraining. Probably not something that is great for us.
Mighty orders.
Always run away.
My liege. Orders. Orders. Sire. Engage the enemy.
Dead.
Glorious victory.
For the rebels outside Narbo. Retrain a little.
Sire. My liege.
Go get some experience off killing these rebels.
Victory. Attack.
Just auto-resolve that.
Victory.
And
Orders.
work our way back to
Onward.
Massilia. Massilia is going to continue training. Okay. Let's see, what do we need to be busy with? There's more retraining to do. So we'll get that done. I'm in the process of getting more Poeni infantry.
Ready to sail.
My fleet is retraining at Croton. I might want to start training up some Sacred Band, because we are sitting on a lot of money. And with Macedon into the mix, we're going to need Phalanx troops. You're going to need Phalanx troops. So I'm going to start raising them. Thermone has a long time to hold out. Macedonians can quite possibly defeat me because they have a lot of pike units. Like, even if I'm defending choke points, it's very possible that they can defeat me there.
Ready to sail.
Not a good situation for me at the moment.
Engage.
Get into port at Carthage.
Yes, mighty lord. Ready to sail.
Bring these troops out. Retrain them. We can't train elephants at Carthage. We can train them at Thapsus. I thought we could, though. There's an elephant sitting out here. Unit resource. Do I just not have the right barracks? Yeah, I just don't have the right barracks for it. I know we can do it at Thapsus. Okay, so Carolus is free of its invaders. I am going to start training more Iberians here. We can have a better chance of holding out. I'm going to get rid of the rebels outside Capua. Say rebels, they're Romans. Hastati rebels. This is what's left of the Scipii faction. I'm going to go ahead and give them a beatdown, courtesy of Hannibal. Boy, this war with Macedon was not what I wanted. But, I mean, we are absolutely flush with cash. And I'm not really flexing it near as much as I could be.
I promise you that.
Await my orders. Infantry.
So here's my plenty infantry.
Double time. Standard formation.
Slingers all the way to the side. Long shields. Alright, here's my little infantry line. Slinger support. There we go. Army set. And let's get things started. Move up into range with my slingers. I do have one unit of velites. I am relatively unconcerned. I do like Pueni infantry. They're a really cool looking unit. They fight with phalanx, but they have that big scutum shield. I don't know how feasible that really is to have a giant underhanded pike and a huge shield on the other hand, but you know, whatever. They're still kind of unique looking in terms of, you know, what they look like in the game. They're basically Libyan spearmen in a phalanx formation. But by way of phalanx units, they're not particularly powerful. I don't even know what just happened there. I was trying to cancel a movement order, but it wasn't having it. They're okay in terms of infantry, like phalanx infantry. Obviously, any phalanx is going to be good versus non-phalanx units head-on. But in terms of just like fighting other phalanx units head-on, pony infantry are kind of okay. They're middle of the road. They're not absolutely spectacular, but they're certainly not terrible. Comes the imminent Roman cav-YOLO. Some of them YOLO'd straight into my waiting pony infantry, who are going to make their life short and miserable. I'm just getting javelins in the face out here. Alright. This should be a short mop-up operation now. Alright. Quick knockout blows there. I think the commander is actually still alive. At least temporarily speaking. Can't imagine those Hastati are going to hold out much longer. There they go. If that commander lives, there he goes. Did an acrobatic dismount there. It's like that commander is a boss. Alright. There we go. That should do. Let's exit the battle. clear victory over the leftover Capua rebels there. The Roman leftovers. Just like, you know, when you have leftovers, you put them in the microwave. They're just never as good as they were the first time. You know, it's very similar with the Romans. That position. Lukewarm. Mushy. Meat has gone rubbery. You know, all those descriptions. Alright, we have our agent here. They lifted the siege. Very strange. They lifted the siege. Listen. Let's talk, okay? I'm gonna give you an opportunity here. It's a great opportunity. I don't know what happens if I give them the settlement and my army's in it, by the way. So I'm gonna pull my army out. Alright, here we go. Here's the thing.
Be quick. Our patience is
Ceasefire. It's very demanding for them. I will give you a region. And I will give you... Thermone. Right here. Very demanding. Okay, you're gonna die. Alright, I don't come out and offer you a region like this to have you turn your nose up at me. You're going down. Like, it's on. War's on. War is on. I've got a boatload of Sacred Band that are about to be able to make a journey over there too. I've got 4 units here. And 20 infantry and stuff training. When I show up with all these phalanx, Macedon's finished. So, alright. You know, wanted to be your friend, offered to be your friend, turned your nose up at me. So, I get it. I get it. I understand. See what your priorities are. Certainly not for the lives of your people. Epic stone wall at Syracuse. That would be fun. Let's do it just for fun. Sirta can also have an epic stone wall. Scalabus, Messana. Better docks. Let's see here. Libonum. Let's get the temple. Alright. Is he retraining? Is he training period up here? I think we are ready to end a turn. Good commander, so Juba is going to be improving as he continues to win battles. But with the executed population in these places, you can't afford to just like keep retraining and retraining unless we start moving population over from another settlement. Okay, let's end this one. Our forces repositioning in Africa.
Think very carefully before you reply.
Current treaties. I mean, we're at war, right? Do you want me to pay you, or you're gonna attack me? You already attacked me. Like, am I missing something?
Until next time.
Feel free. It's a war, bro. That's what you do.
We're surrounded.
I mean, you don't declare war and not intend to fight, right? I mean, I don't understand this is this Macedonian logic just like 2 or 3 tiers above me? Maybe there's something I don't get. Well, the Seleucids have their hands full on every side. Gaul's probably going to beg for a ceasefire.
Have mercy!
You want me to give you back all your settlements in order for you... okay. Get out of my sight.
Until next time.
Celtic worm. Alright, our faction leader died. That is certainly unfortunate. Where was he at? He was in Thermone. Yeah, that sucks because this army needed him as a commander. Alright, I've got a fleet ready to make a crossing. I just need units to make the crossing. You're on your own in Italy, Hannibal. It should be familiar territory for you. I mean, that was pretty much the same with history as well. These troops retrained. Back to Massilia. Retrain troops here. We're still training more Libyans. What do we got here? Got my first unit of Sacred Band here. We're gonna need more. We're eventually gonna fill the stack up. Our Sacred Band should let us just kind of march right through the Germanians, though, and until then, we'll kind of just hold our position here. There's really not much that the Britons can do to us. Let's go see if we can get some progress down here in Egypt.
Mighty general.
Way down in Egypt. Let's see. Let's move around. No, that way's actually riskier. Let's move down here.
Orders.
Bring in all of our forces.
Sire. Mighty general.
Attack this Egyptian general. Boy, he's got some chariots. Chariot archers.
Engage the enemy.
I love how the auto-resolve still thinks these guys are going to win. I would say it's mildly entertaining, but it's not. I love the way these guys are dressed, too. Alright, let's get them. Let's do it. I owe Egypt a little vengeance anyway. When we take one of the Egyptian settlements, by the way, I need to get better prepared. I need to get better prepared with my armies. Like, I don't feel like I have the right
This will be a
equipment.
grim day. All days of battle are grim. But how much worse must the day be for our foes?
Alright, let's start the battle. Got a decent number of skirmishers here, and I intend to put them to use. It will be a little bit weak, but we do have reinforcements coming. Should be coming from behind us, roughly. Should have had reinforcements coming. Do I not? Apparently not. Alright. No wonder the auto-resolved hated me. I could have sworn that I should have had reinforcements here, but apparently we don't get them. MG, this is actually really bad. Were there not reinforcements on the reinforcement screen? I was fairly certain that I saw them there. I'm gonna knock this desert cab out real quick. Keep my skirmishers safe. The AI is just gonna straight up YOLO me here. Old move, Cotton. Alright, we're gonna have to be aggressive if we want to gain a victory here. Aggressive, hopefully not stupid. Chariot archers. Egyptian general. Well, my general is gonna be at huge risk here.
This general is the perfect enemy.
Because those are scythe chariots. Alright, fall back, fall back, fall back.
Is there any point in killing him? By the
Fall
gods,
back, fall back.
The enemy general was a fool. He sacrificed himself.
Are these both chariot archers? They are. Let's just keep them busy with our skirmishers. I'll even go into a loose formation. Alright, got rid of them. Okay, these chariot archers are starting to roll up on me over here. It's not good. Let's see if we can catch them while they're kind of tagged up in melee with us. So chariot archers will be pretty weak. Need units over here. Take out those. Come on. Get them, gents. Let's punch through those desert axemen. Come on, they're just chariot archers. Get them. There we go. Alright, we drove out the chariot archers. Let's get over here and work on an outflanking. The bowman unit right here. Let's slaughter it. Pinch the bowman. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hello, phalanx. That is not what I want right here. Let's get on these chariot archers. What is this? A Nile spearman? Let's get on these bowmen out here. Try and pinch that Nile spear. Let's get on these chariot archers that dove into our skirmishers. Routed them. Routed that phalanx. Let's get over here. We need to support. One more unit of chariot archers, actually. Turn around and give it to him, boys. I'm gonna be kind of lucky if I win this. Because I thought I had reinforcements, and we didn't. Okay, what is this? Pharaoh's Guard. Or no, Nubian Spearmen. There was a Pharaoh's. I thought I saw Pharaoh something. Pharaoh's Guards. Yeah. Sweet gold armor, man. It's a cool looking unit. Very tough phalanx unit. That's why we're struggling with them at the moment. My skirmisher's back. I'm gonna have to be careful here. I'm in a kind of a bad situation at the moment because their phalanx units aren't routing. I've got to get a rear charge into these Pharaoh guards. They're outflanked fairly well, but these Nubian spears are annoying. They really shouldn't be doing well in this fight. Don't have a lot of good windows to charge. Okay, good. We broke the Pharaoh guards. That's fortunate for me. I was kind of looking for a window in there to get a charge and break them. We finally got it. What do they got back here? Just slingers running away. Run them down. Let's massacre these guardsmen. Nile spears. I'm surprised the Egyptians are not bringing a whole lot more powerful armies out here because their settlements are certainly large enough to do so. That was not a very clean victory, but it was a victory in a situation that could have easily been a loss with that many chariots up against us and then the phalanx units to follow up. Like I said, we were kind of ill-equipped for this mission as well. I don't think I'm going to massacre the population at Thebes. I mean, that has been my kind of go-to recently, but I don't... Oh man, they're plagued. Piece of crap. That's not really what we want either. I don't really want to take over a plagued settlement and then get plague on all my characters. Certainly not an ideal scenario for us. War declared. Macedon and Julii. Alright. Coming of age. They always at Carthage. I haven't had a family member sitting at Carthage in a long time. We need more armies to fight the Macedonians, and I mean, might as well train some at Carthage. Let's take the elephants down here to retrain. And maybe get some more elephants to help fight against the Macedonians. We won't be able to retrain them, but they'll be a fun unit to have regardless. We'll need some Libyan spears to hold up flanks. We're going to need Sacred Band infantry to fight Macedon. So we might as well just be doing what we can to get these places, or to get our forces ready to fight. Let's see. Because we are going to need armies. Let's get rid of the Julii fleet here, and then let's get rid of the Gaul fleet. And
ships ready. Yes, mighty lord.
Let's retrain our ships first.
Aye, great lord.
Okay. Hannibal is quite safe. Capo is well under control. Alright, so should be good here. Alright. Sacred Band is on the way there. Whew. Man, it is a world at war here. World at war. And Hannibal will have to keep going after Italy without his sacred band. It's unfortunate, but train that spearman. But we'll manage. The Senate is nearby. We could capture Rome, potentially. Which would probably trigger a short campaign victory. Turn. Sacred band there. Have my buildings taken. No, I do not. Alright, let's get the buildings done for this turn. I'm gonna start building, I mean, I have all of the military stuff that I need, honestly, in a lot of these settlements. Armors would be helpful. Retrain anytime we get a chance. Make our troops stronger, because sometimes that could be the difference between victory and defeat. So I'll be able to take that opportunity. Lamonum. Dockyard there, Cordoba. Let's queue up that temple right behind that. Capua. Temple. Can't build anything in Thermone at the moment, but when I can, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna... I was thinking that was a Temple of Baal. It's not, so it's not worth it because we can't get Sacred Band out of it. Wonder if we can convert it. And see what. Nothing we can do there for the moment.
Orders.
Yeah, I'm not keen on taking a settlement that's full of plague.
My liege.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that one. I gotta think about it here on the turn. Alright, we're busy doing a lot of recruiting, which we should be. Got locked up there for a second. Let's mark all that stuff as red. And let's head out here. Vital resources, inactive diplomats.
At once.
Which I can do diplomacy-wise, but I can use them to scout some of these German settlements.
Here is to obey.
Yes, mighty lord. Set sail. Aye, my lord.
There we go. Macedon's gonna lay it on thick outside of Thermone. If I can show up with enough phalanx troops, we could probably fairly effectively hold them off. But I'm gonna need to show up with a pretty good number of phalanx troops. I don't know how long... I mean, I know how long Thermone can last. I don't know how long they're gonna wait to attack me. Suitable husband. At Lepsis. Our governor there is quite old, so it's actually kind of fortuitous.
General. Sire.
Got that husband coming. Alright, we got a new army training in Carthage. We've got stand-in troops training at Carolus. And I can disband these peasants when the time comes. The Julii are about to attack Carolus again, so the sooner they're self-sufficient, the better. It's not going to be long. In fact, I kind of want to try and go hunt this fleet.
Prepare to engage. Ready to sail.
Leave this fleet here to protect. So I finished one more Sacred Band, so I've got 5 Sacred Band and 220 infantry. So that'd be 7 infantry units we could show up with as reinforcements. We would need a lot, because basically everything they have is a phalanx unit. So, much as I don't like it, Rome's got the plague now.
Orders. Sire. Onward.
Oh, they're gonna actually be okay here for now. Let's get into the settlement details, drop their tax rate to get them happier, and let the population growth take off. And what I hope to do here, maybe just get a couple of extra units to help hold. Grab some barbarian mercs. And let's go push into the next settlement.
Mighty general. Prepare for battle.
Not gonna lie, it would feel pretty great to get the Gauls off the map. But it's always easier said than done. But this ought to get their attention, no doubt. So let's keep this siege maintained. And let's see. Buildings. Always got to stay on top of the buildings. I kind of like it though, it's fun. Alright, Palma grew. It's a bit tedious sometimes, but it is fun. I like the settlement building on this game. There's many things about the old game that I think they could have done better, and the settlement building can feel slow at times, but it's fun. It feels rewarding when you get it built up enough. Alright. Cavalry stables. That Temple of Baal. Alright. Good. Good. Let's go see what Memphis looks like here. Memphis might... No, I don't want to merge. Memphis might be the better objective.
Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Besieging settlement.
Egypt could obviously show up with reinforcements here at any moment. Let's grab some mercenaries. Stack this army up a little better. Serve as reinforcements. Let's cancel. Alright, so we should hopefully be in reinforcement range there. Alright. Alma expanded, a worthy life ends. One of our merchants died. See if we can hunt down that Roman fleet. I'm not convinced that we'll make it. Hannibal needs to get that infantry finished before he continues his objective. Yeah, this army's gonna have to just stay nearby for now. Alright. Got our governor, and I think that settlement immediately had plague. So he arrived just in time to get sick. Hang in there, Seleucids. I'm trying to help you out. Trying to take a chunk out of Egypt for you. Macedon, no, that's Pontus Gaul. I was wondering if Macedon was going to attack, but that was actually another faction making their move right there. Gaul is going to counterattack. And that is welcome. Multiple bodyguard units, though, that are going to be here, and some of them rather large. So we'll need to be careful. Basically, any Gaul cavalry is a bodyguard. I need to keep that in mind. With one exception. So, let's fight this. They have a fair number of chosen swords here, too. Anywhere they have the opportunity to surround and destroy isolated units, we should take advantage of it. Because their reinforcements are going to be trickling in.
The lands of the dead will see many new souls before the sun sets. Just make sure that you are not one of them. Send our foes there instead.
All right. I'm gonna have some spearmen on both flanks. Oh, it's combat bonus and snow against this. This is a good setting for the Gauls to perform well in. It's a rather poor setting for me to perform well in. I'm gonna really stack up one of my flanks against the Gauls, and I'm gonna keep minimal. Right here, let's start. Oh, they have a.
Their cowardice. They have reinforcements, as if numbers matter.
They have a barbarian warlord coming in from behind me. I'm gonna go single it out. I'm gonna use this barbarian cavalry and my war bands to single it out. That is our light barbarian cav, and then their warlord is in the main general unit there. My barbarian cavalry is going to get shellacked going against this warlord, but he has reinforcements. I'm Mostly warbands aligned in front of us, one chosen sword. Again, the assault. Double the chosen sword and double that flank unit. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go after the cav. Right, that bodyguard should... Yep, there he goes. That's what I was hoping for. Start swinging my cavalry over.
These men are perfect. They are running from the battle in terror.
Oh, they're going to release the hounds on me. Or the hounds that chew bees at me. Alright, that's 2 enemy generals down. This fight goes very well for us to begin with. Which just leaves one more warlord and his chosen sword. Reinforcements. Get up here. Kind of keep our cav horde on the move here. This way, this way, this way. Chase those units down. That is just the light cavalry that has regrouped. Got the Iberians. Killing most of those routing troops. Okay. Swordsman routed us right there. Oh, I got a misclick on here. I ended up tangled up with the huge bodyguard with one of my cavalry units. That chosen sword unit. Let's get my general up here closer. Yeah, one of our cavalry units got mulched by this warlord. We should have him now, though. And I think this chosen sword... Wow, it is fighting valiantly, but it should go down. It's just completely outmatched. Alright. This large bodyguard is now surrounded. Being cut down rapidly. Wow, he was like the last one in his unit to go. Appropriate valor for a king. His chosen sword unit over here is in beast mode. Chosen swords, especially when they get upgrades, they're pretty tough. Like, they are genuinely a tough unit. Yeah, this one's in full-on peace mode right now. It's been surrounded for a while, and it's fighting its way out of it. This one just got pinched. And that one routed under pressure. And the last one is not going to be in good shape because the rest of the army is routing. Yeah, if the Gauls had brought enough of these chosen swords, this could be pretty rough for me. Let's continue and run those down while we have the opportunity. Better to kill them now, rather than when they're sitting on a town center. Exit that battle. I'd say that was rather successful. So the Gauls decided to come to me and die, which is totally fine. More than happy to oblige their desire for death. And that should be it for this episode. I think we've had a good one. Yep, Gaul is now gone as a faction. That was the last of their family members, so We succeeded in extincting Gaul in this episode.
Let us now talk reasonably.
This is reasonable.
Our thanks.
Now, just keep the ceasefire this time, and I'll be quite happy. Alright, Gaul is destroyed. Excellent. Alright, well, I will see you all on the next episode of the Carthage campaign in Total War Rome Remastered. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and attack this Roman fleet here that's got the army because I don't want it to land. So, push them back. And keep my settlement safe here. I need to start disbanding some of these peasants because we have too many of them. There we go. Picked a couple of them. We're retraining some units. I will see you on the next episode where we have to take the war to Germania. We're going to have to take the war to Macedon. We've only got 7 more turns of holdout at Thermone, and our forces are under attrition. So we are going to need to take action. And speaking of action, I'm going to kill this Roman fleet. They sunk 2 of my ships. What a load of horse crap. That sucks because I'm busy training other units here. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, I said I was going to end this, and I should have ended it so that didn't happen. In the meantime, I'm going to bring my ships over here and try and retrain some stuff into it while I finish my hoplites. And I will see you all in the next episode.